real nigga constitution. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, right? Every bad situation is not a bad situation, right? And I say that because of trials and tribulation, right? Trials and tribulations can make you become something you would never thought about becoming. Trials and tribulations can make you do things that you would never think about doing or you thought was possible for you to do, right? Like, we live in a society today, 2026, right? We live in a society where, we are, we technologically advanced, but it seems like, compared to like the 90s and the 80s and stuff. Like, I mean, I wasn't around back then, but the 90s it was a little bit more gritty in the 90s. We had less technology. People was able to take more trials and tribulations. It seemed like today people are giving up way too easy. You are giving the enemy too much. You giving him exactly what he wants. You understand? When the whole time you can go through this, whatever you're going through, and it can be a victory. It can become something that the enemy cannot defeat. You understand? And I said that to say this, right? Tell y'all a quick story. When I was younger, right, and it was the exact day of Obama's first, I guess he first won his first presidency, right? It was the exact day. Let me tell y'all this story. It was some lady, right? It was some lady that got stabbed. Some sister, a Haitian sister that got stabbed because some cat, he tried to rob her or something. And I guess police was everywhere, right? So me and my little brother, we was in the house sleep. We knocked out. It's like 7:30 in the morning, right? So police, they end up, I guess, coming into some our neighborhoods and just start knocking on everybody's doors. And the lady who was victimized, she was sitting in the back seat. So basically the police was looking for somebody with dreads, right? And me and my little brother, we had dreads at the time and everything, but I was a little bit lighter. I was lighter than this during that time. My little brother, he had dreads and he was darker, and that's exactly who they was looking for, right? So, my mother opened the door, right? And she came and got us because the police was asking, oh, you got some sons? And, which they ain't supposed to even do no shit like that in the first place, right? So we ended up coming, because we was asleep. We ended up coming to the door. We had, eye boogers, everything in our eyes. The police asking us questions, and we like, I don't know, man. You just came here and woke us up. You understand? And this incident just happened, like, I guess 15, 20 minutes ago, something like that. And you can see the damn eye boogers and, in our eyes and everything. Like, you woke us up, man. So, I guess he got frustrated, right? Because I guess we didn't know what the hell he was talking about, but he seemed to be more mad for some reason. And he basically, what this damn devil did, this white police officer did, he basically said the lady was sitting in the back seat. I seen her outside. It was like 30 to 35, 30, maybe 40 police officers out there, right? Maybe 40 police officers. So this damn police, he tell me, right, his exact words was, well, I don't know who did it, but since you have dreads and you black, my mother can tell you this exactly. Said it right in our face. So since you have dreads and you black, I'm gonna have to take one of y'all, right? I'm gonna have to take one of y'all. And he chose not to take me because I was a little bit lighter. I was lighter with dreads. And he said, I'm gonna take your brother because he fit the description. And this his exact words. Even though I know he probably didn't do this, but I'm gonna take him anyways. So they end up arresting my brother, right? And when they arrested my brother, put him in handcuffs, I looked at the lady outside, and I can tell by her eyes that she knew that it wasn't my brother, but it was them, the police officers, basically just forcing it and coercing her to say it was him, right? So before everybody left, I lost it. I lost it, and I told every police officer I was going to unalive all of them one day. You understand? And from that day, I denounced Christianity. I denounced all this religion that I got to do with a white Jesus or a white God and anything, right? From that day, I became basically what you could say agnostic, because it's like, imagine growing up and you got to deal with all this all the time, and then one day it just comes, you just crack, you break, you get tired of it, and you think it's a bad situation, right? I didn't talk for 3 days. I didn't utter a fucking word for 3 days after that. Not a word, right? But I understood later on, because after that, my whole mental started to change. I started to search for knowledge. I started to get more militant. You understand? I started to want to search for justice, and power that we need, right? You understand? So since that day, and that had to be like 2008, I have not let up on who the hell I am becoming. You understand? I have not let up. But I said all that to say this, right? Sometimes some bad situations ain't bad situations. Some bad situations are used as a catalyst, a supernatural catalyst, to make you unlock who the fuck you really and truly are. You understand? And after you unlock who the fuck you truly are, it is game over. And it is defeat for the enemy. The Bible says this is the condition of the battle that men on earth have to fight. You understand? So if your enemy is coming, your enemies are saying this and being malicious and doing everything against you, just take that shit with honor. Take it with strength. Use that as the weapon against them. Grow. Get bigger. Get stronger. Grow spiritually. Because in the end, they are going to be the ones going to regret what they did and said to you. Real nigga Constitution.